Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Michael. Michael is from Houston in Texas in the USA. So let's see what Michael has to say. Enjoy the interview. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello Michael, how are you?
I'm doing well.
How's
Sorry
your
that took so long.
It's okay, not a problem. How's your morning going so far?
It's going pretty good. I just today's my day off from work, so I'm just relaxing at home, playing some video games. Um, my Usually during the day, like while I'm at work, my puppy will be in her kennel, and I
Oh,
tried to let her out, and she's like preferring to stay in the kennel. I'm like, well, I guess that's not a terrible thing.
so tell me where you're from.
Oh, I'm from Bronx, New York, but
Hmm.
I've been living in Houston, Texas for most of my life.
And why the change from New York to Houston?
Well, after my parents separated, it was kind of involuntary. I I lived with my mom, and she moved to Texas.
And what's the best part of living in Houston, in your opinion?
The best part of living in Houston,
Yeah.
uh,
What do you like the most about the city?
what do I like the most about the city of Houston? Um, the barbecue probably, but that's because I have really good friends that are really good at barbecue. But I mean, his barbecue's different here than it is anywhere else
So
for
that
sure.
so in Houston is just you and your mom, and all your family are back in New York State.
Oh no, so when my mom moved down here with me and my older brother,
Okay.
um, so there's me, my mom, my older brother. My mom, she married while she was down here, so I have a stepdad, and then a stepbrother, whole bunch of step siblings, and my a few of my uncles live down here now,
Mhm.
and I have a few of my nieces. I'm sorry, of their daughters, so my cousins, and also live here. So I have family both here and still in New York.
I see. And what do you do for a living, Michael?
I'm an operations administrator for FedEx. Um,
Wow.
I handle mostly driver hiring and customer complaints and um, op, um, dealing with closure packages on so when businesses are closed, we're making sure that they're all accounted for. Um, yeah, I'm pretty much a multitasker at work.
Amazing. Okay, Michael, before we start our journey within the magic box, would you like to tell me something interesting about yourself?
Mm, hmm. Oh, I do my own hair.
That's very interesting. Wow. You always being
Mhm.
able to do that, or you kind of learned the techniques?
Um, it's well, like I kind of learned some, the techniques that I know from like watching YouTube, and the first time I had my dreads done, I did have them done by a stylist, and I ended up taking them out because I didn't like how they did it, and I just did it my own kind of way, and that I learned off of YouTube, and it turned out a lot better than it did initially.
You could maybe start a new career doing hairs. Imagine.
I don't know. I mean, that's pretty strenuous on the hands. But I
Um,
mean, good side hustle, I guess. You're right.
yeah, you never know. If you did something, it looks well when you enjoy it. You never know. You might make other people happy as well doing their hair. You never know.
Right. Right.
Michael, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and to share your point of views?
Sure, I'll
Ama-
do it.
Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. So this is my best friend. Okay? fun questions. I'm just gonna play a song now just for us to relax a bit before the first question. Let's do it. Michael, before we start the game, during the journey, if there is a question that you don't want to talk about for some reason, you don't want to answer, always can change, okay?
Mhm.
First question for you is, if you could have dinner with anyone, living or not, who that would be and why?
I would say Prince. I would want to have dinner with Prince. That would be interesting.
Wow, that's a good choice, my goodness. And why Prince?
Because he is a legend, and and just from what I've heard, I mean, I wasn't alive for very long while he was still alive, but just from what I from like my just from what I've learned from his music, and just his entire career, for his entire life, like he's one of those kind of on the spot, like he could come up with something right there and be really awesome. I heard he's good at basketball and all kinds of stuff, so I think that would be a cool person to meet. Hell yeah.
Wow, this question came along for so many people and nobody said Prince. I love it. And what's your favorite song of him?
Purple Rain.
For some reason, I knew you'd say that. I love that song.
Yes.
I love that song. Oh my God. And it's kind of those songs that never gonna die. You know what I mean? They're gonna be
Right.
all the time when you listen to it. It feels like so fresh and new and
A lot
inspiring.
of people feel nostalgia when they listen to it too. It takes them back to an earlier time in their life, for sure.
Totally, totally. And I love it. Purple Rain. Amazing. Next question. Let's do it. Next question for you is, what does family mean to you?
Family means togetherness. I believe your family doesn't necessarily have to be connected to you by blood. Your family can be people that you would, would go out of their way for you, that you'd go out of your way for, that you trust, that you hold dear. But togetherness, I would say, is would be what family means to me.
Who in your family you are more close to?
I'm closest to my mom. I'm very close to my mom. She's been there for me my entire life. I actually lived with my mom till I was 30, but it was because she was like, "You ain't going nowhere. You my baby." But also, helped out with her church as well. So it was so she's certainly my solid foundation for real. Like, if anything, I can always count on my mom.
What's the biggest similarity between both of you and the biggest difference?
So, biggest similarity, probably our egos. We both have, biggest difference. Oh, the biggest difference. Because I look a lot like my dad's side of the family. I don't look like my mom's side of the family at all. I don't look like her at all. But I think that's our biggest difference, the way we look.
Beautiful. Next question. Let's do it. Before the next question, when you think about your hometown back in New York, yeah, what's the best memory that comes to your mind?
Best memory that comes to mind. When my dad would take me and my brother to go to the movies and stuff, and he would he taught us how to throw the football, like shoot, make snow angels. Like, you can't even make snow angels in Texas. Well, I mean, depends on, I mean, maybe for like 1-2 days, or in the winter you can get like we get a little bit of sleet down here, but I do miss that. That was I mean, blown down a hill through a blizzard. That doesn't happen in Texas.
When you say make angels, you mean with the eyes?
Snow angels.
Snow angels.
snow angels. I mean, avoid the brown and yellow snow, but
All right. Next question is, how would your best friends describe yourself?
my best friends, um they would describe me as um I'd say down to earth, stress free, drama free. Like they don't think I have any stress at all. I'm like, I work for FedEx, guys. My life is stress. But I mean, I take it easy though. I mean, I think I've gotten pretty good at not being outwardly when I'm dealing with a whole lot, and being able to handle it all. And I'm still good at asking for help when I need it, but I can always count on my friends and my family. So I mean, that's why I don't stress about nothing.
And saying that, Michael, when you think about yourself, what do you like the most about being yourself?
um, See, it took a long time before I became comfortable within my own skin. Um, Growing up, I did battle with the speech impediment, and my mom helped me work through that. And you probably can't even tell that I have a problem, but
Wow.
she helped me through that, and I was actually bullied going, because of my study problem growing up, and it brought me to a pretty dark place way back then. But it was the love of my family that brought me back to, back to everyone. So I would say, shoot, I love the way I look. Like I'm like, man, like as I get older, I get prettier and prettier, I guess. I don't know. So I
Love it.
think that I like that. Um, yeah.
I love the resilience and the confidence as well. I think the older we get, when you get to a place that we can say, I like the way I look, I like myself, I like where I am right now. I think that's the achievement and happiness and being good with ourselves. That's what I believe as well. Good one. I'm happy. Next question. Let's do it. Hey, Michael. Next question. What is the weirdest food combination have you ever tried?
The weirdest food combination I've ever tried. Um, ooh, that one's a good one. Weirdest food combination.
Do you like cooking?
I like eating. But I watch a lot of like Chef Ramsay and stuff, so I know when stuff's not being done right. But I'm definitely a food connoisseur. I do love food. Uh, The strangest combination, I would say. Hmm. See, so honestly, when I first heard about chicken and waffles, fried chicken and waffles, it sounded kind of strange, right? And then I tried it. It's one of my favorite combinations now. I
There you
mean, with
go.
you got the sweet, you got the crunch from the breading on the fried chicken. Like, there's not much better than that.
Amazing. I feel like try now.
I give one more answer on patty melts when they put the fried egg on there, or even if they put the egg over easy with the where the yolk is still wet and where it drills up. That I feel that's amazing. Hell yeah. Strange combination, but it's good. It's certainly worth a try.
I feel hungry now. I hear it's gonna be dinner for me soon.
Yeah.
Next question. Let's do it. Before the next one, tell me what you like the most about your job. What's the best joy of it, and also the most challenging part?
Okay, so I'd say what I like most about my job is job security. Um, I like there's a process for literally everything, and I appreciate that because it's like if you have questions, there's a job aid for it, or there's someone who's an expert in that who you can ask, or or this, so it's really like you can really do anything within this company, and you don't need much prior experience in order to be able to do it, to excel very, very well within this company, in any field within this company. So I appreciate that about FedEx. um the hardest thing, the holidays.
How come?
Christmas holiday. It's the busiest season of the year, and everybody's in the Christmas spirit, and it takes a lot to not want to be the Grinch when you have to make Christmas happen for
Wow.
not only the local city but for the world. You got to get stuff out of here, so, and get stuff to their homes, and people can be pretty abrasive. Like, even for example, Valentine's Day, just getting their their chocolates and flowers. Like, there's people who are like, if you don't get it to Valentine's Day, I don't want it. Da, 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 da. Like it's not gonna be chocolate anymore, or like it's not gonna be flowers anymore the next day. But they'll put in place the order the day before and expect it to get there the next day. So
Wow. I'm
I'd
glad you're
say
sharing that.
that's the hardest part of it. But we work through it. It's a process for.
I'm glad you're saying that because, we from outside, we don't kind of have this knowledge. We know that it's very busy. Everyone is busy during Christmas time, during this time. But there are people that are even busier because they are literally organize people's lives. They want things to get there on time. They want people to get their cards, Christmas cards on time, their gifts and everything. And there are people that are like literally like Santa Claus, like working hard for those season to be like smoothly, like perfect, like proper
Yes,
perfect.
yes,
Wow.
we are Santa and his elves. That is,
You make it happen. You make it happen. You put the magic on it.
yes.
Next question for you is, share with us a crazy or funny story that happened to you when you were a child at school.
Child at school.
Did you like school?
Yes, I did. I was, even with my speech impediment, I was the kid sitting at the front of the class trying to answer every question.
Wow.
They shoot. Oh, okay. So I was on my way to school and it was like first grade or second grade, and I never even thought of it, living in the suburbs, and going from living in New York to living in Texas, and walking under a tree on my way to school, and something falls on me, and I don't know what the heck it is. So I look, it's bird. I'm sorry, bird poop. Excuse my French. But yeah, like, so that had never happened to me before. And then, being on my way to school, you just got dressed up and everything to go to school, backpack and all, and then just having bird poo all over you to start the day. To start the day. So I'd say yeah.
Wow. You know what? Back in Brazil, where I'm from, we say that when that happened to us, it's lucky. It's luck. Yeah. We always, yes, absolutely. Yeah, it happened to you because it can happen to so many people. Like,
But
and
you, right.
yeah, and it's something negative that you go like, my goodness, how am I gonna deal with that? And yeah, they say that's luck. It happened to me once as well, but was a little one. And I wasn't going to school or anything. I was already living in Europe, and but I had it. I'm not sure if it even touched my head like properly, but went straight away here. And I was like, oh my God. And I looked it up and I could see the bird passing by. But I knew already about this luck. I was like, okay, it's luck. Let me take this way.
Right.
But never going to school. Funny. Ready for another one?
Yes, I'm ready.
Do it. Next question. Next question for you is, who makes you laugh the most?
Who makes me laugh the most? Um, oh my goodness, right now, Tremo. You know who that is, Tremo?
No?
He's this young black guy comedian. He has he he puts up he has his own Facebook page, but it's called Trey, last name Moe, and he has a kind of puppet that's and the puppet is funny. It's his own voice. He's I guess he's a ventriloquist. I think that's what it's called when they. But he does the voice of the puppet, and I think his name is Keita, and it's so funny because some of the things that he'll come up with, it's relatable. Like I've definitely seen that happen, or if that's happened, or know somebody who acts like that, and it's just he is hilarious. Definitely check him out, Tremo.
Tremo.
So funny, and he can sing extremely well. Like he really got some. He really got some vocal cords on.
Amazing. I'll check it out for sure. 3 questions left for you. Let's do it, Michael. Next question for you is, what keeps you up at night?
What keeps me up at night? Gaming. I love gaming. So right now, current addiction is Elder Scrolls Online. And just not even on the 10th, that Hogwarts Legacies game just came. I am excited to get that one, but I'm on PlayStation 4, so I gotta wait till April 4th in order to be able to play it. And I'm like, ugh. Having me nuts. So it's gaming and also scrolling through Facebook, and just watching memes and stuff. Yeah.
Are you more of a day or night person?
I'm definitely a night person.
Always been?
Yeah. In working at FedEx, when I first started working at FedEx, my days started at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
Wow.
And then I moved up in position, and now I work the day shift. But I still find myself staying up late at night, and being up early morning, and I'll usually take a nap like right after work. So
wow.
So I mean, it fits, I think.
Cool.
I sleep better when the sun's the highest. So
Ooh. Even in Texas, where it's very hot, in Houston.
Mm-hmm. I'll close the blinds and knock out. And then the sun goes away, I'm all wide awake.
2 questions left. Let's do it. Before the next question, tell me, 2020, when the world went upside down regarding the COVID crisis, yeah? Tell me something positive that came out of this challenge journey.
So working at FedEx, I'm an essential employee. So even when they were making all the people stay home and they couldn't go on the roads and this, and I still had to go to work, which is a blessing and a curse. Because I mean, who wants to go to work, right? But to have to be able to go to work and not have to worry about any like them sending anyone home early or anything like that, or even downsizing. We don't have to worry about that at all with FedEx, and I appreciate that. Even when ever since I haven't been sick at all. Working every day around people every day, dealing with customers every day. I can honestly say, I mean, and I was kind of actually masked the days ago. I didn't really wear a mask like I should have. and still I never got sick at any point in the whole thing. So I think that's pretty dang good. I know that there's a lot of people who didn't have that same experience with that virus, and my heart goes out to them. You know, I know a lot of people passed away from that virus, and I know that that's the hardest thing anybody, you know, in their family could have ever dealt with. But I mean, I've never, even my family members, no one got sick. Nobody I know, or that I'm close to, um, and fell ill to it, or you know, or have long term effects of it. I have one close friend who they, you know, and you know, doing their 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 duty as a citizen, they went ahead and and they got vaccinated. I've been vaccinated as well. But when they got their vaccination, the vaccination actually attacked their immune system.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and they lost like 180 pounds. He's a bodybuilder and he lost 180 pounds.
Wow.
It was eating him up. The vaccine was killing him.
My
So,
goodness.
you know, I mean, he didn't get sick from the virus. When he got the vaccine that he was doing, trying to do the right thing, that's what ravaged his immune system and almost killed him. He's fine now, but it's like, I mean, you can be doing the right thing, doing everything that the government's saying to do, and screw yourself over because guess what? The government don't know everything, and this thing's a prototype.
Absolutely. There's always something that we're never going to know and can go the different direction,
Exactly.
for sure.
I've been so lucky in so many areas of my life.
Amazing. Next question for you is, do you consider yourself to be a spiritual person, and how?
Spiritual, yes, absolutely. I'm although I am homosexual, I am I feel like I'm close to God. I've been baptized. I'm very strong in the word. I know the hymns. Um I praise the Lord every day. Even in my relationships with people, and meeting new people, and just how I interact with them. I think I exercise that as well. Absolutely.
And how was growing up as a gay boy back in New York?
For me, it was easy. I've been lucky in many areas. So growing up, my I do have a couple brothers who also are. My dad, he was homophobic growing up, but and so I would see how he was with them. So my so I would see the way he was with them, and it kind of deterred me, to being honest, about who I was. But I um eventually, when I did come out the closet, it changed his heart completely,
Wow.
because I'm his favorite son, and it's
Oh,
like, okay, like how can I not accept my favorite son? So it changed his heart completely to, you know, be more accepting of other people's lifestyle. So that, like, honestly, my life in that regard is a testimony. I would, if I would have came out earlier, it probably would have made life a lot easier for my siblings.
wow. Wow. I'm glad you shared that. Beautiful, beautiful story. Ready for the last question?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do it. But before the last question, you know, through your
Mhm.
career, I'm sure you have a lot of stories, like funny stories or moments that happen in your career, like dealing with, you know, posts and sending things and getting things back was mistake, or a lot of stories. Tell me something that you're never gonna forget, something funny or interesting.
Um, hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now I'm limited on how much information I can really give, because of, you know,
Of
because
course, of
yeah,
course.
but I will say there was a situation where there was a company that was really needing something for, you know, for an event that they had going on, where their higher ups were going to be there and all kinds of stuff, and so they needed us to kind of intervene and get something expedited to them, and in a timely manner for this event. And I mean, for being the person that got out the driver and getting them there and all that, they sent me a mug, like a one of those cooler mugs. And they sent me a deck of cards and a thank you card to send to my, to give to my manager. And I appreciated that. I mean, I think that was pretty cool to, to be recognized by another major company, not as big as FedEx, but they are a pretty esteemed company.
Wow.
And I still have their stuff hanging up in my office that that they went and they sent me and to my manager, and I appreciated the gesture. I mean, it's doing my job. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do.
Oh, sweet. Next question for you is, if you were to raise a child, what are the most important things would you like them to learn?
I would like them to learn to be comfortable within their own skin. I definitely that was something that I struggled with growing up, and if I would have been more comfortable in loving myself and appreciating who I was despite my imperfections, I think I would have been able to to optimize on a lot of opportunities. So I mean, that would be my biggest thing, making them comfortable with themselves.
Amazing. Okay, so then, Jet, let's play now the word association game. Okay, I'm going to give away some words. Just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking.
Mhm.
So, I hope you are enjoying the interview. Before we do the word association game, don't forget to give a like, don't forget to share this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Just click on the button right there. Thank you so much and enjoy the word association game. Politics.
Politics.
Yeah?
Wait, so you said quick thinking, I'm thinking what comes to mind.
Yeah, just say one word that comes to your mind.
Politics, Trump.
Okay. One word for money.
You said for money, cash.
Love.
Unreputed.
Religion.
Christian.
Family.
Togetherness.
One word for life.
Perseverance.
I like that. Sex.
Fun.
I thought you'd say perseverance as well.
Hey, it fits there too.
One word for fear.
Fear. Bravery.
Friendship.
Ride or die. I don't know, that's more than one word, but I feel like it's one idea.
Desire.
Love.
Regret.
Ooh, man. Shoot, ex. My ex.
Ooh. Wish. Sorry, I said wrong. Wish.
Oh, wish.
Yeah.
Cheap. Because wish is cheap. Wish.com.
Did I say success or not?
No, you didn't.
No. One word for success.
Success. Finality.
Happiness.
Gratefulness.
Can you repeat again the name of your seat back in New York?
The Bronx.
The Bronx. One word.
Empire.
One word for Houston.
Massive.
Okay. USA. One word.
One word for the USA.
Trump. I'm joking.
Tax returns. Returns. It is that time.
Amazing. And the last one now, FedEx, one word.
Longevity.
Good one, I like it. Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your lovely mom for a coffee, and I'm going to ask her, tell me the most beautiful thing about Michael, and tell me something that he still needs to work on, to improve on. What should say?
She would say she loves my singing voice. And what she would say, I need to, you said where I need to improve?
Yeah.
And keeping in touch with my family, probably. I think that's what she would say.
Do you see some work in progress regarding that?
Yeah, I think so.
Amazing. So you are a singer as well, Michael? Oh my God, that's amazing. So tell me a little bit about your career.
I'm a singer. Well, yeah, I sing for the church. I sing hymns. Mostly, it's recreational, but I do it. I do it for the church for free. I don't. It's not like it's not a career, I'd say.
Wow. I think you'll be modest. I think you are modest. You don't wanna spread out your talents.
Yeah, yeah, you could be right. Right, like, which goes back to why I feel like, if I was more confident, I think I'd be able, I would have been able to optimize on opportunity a lot earlier on in life.
You never know. I must say now, people watching the interview, they might gonna go like, okay, let me check him out. Let me message him. Let me see what he can do.
I would appreciate that. I would.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's play now. Michael in the magic box, and you can ask me a question. But hey, you can ask me a question now.
All right. So, for how long have you been doing these interviews?
Good question. All right. So, 2020, we were saying about the world going upside down regarding the COVID crisis. Yeah. So that was in March, more or less. And actually, I think all of us, we were kind of lost. We didn't know what was happening in the world. We didn't have answers. It was something new that nobody was prepared for that. And at the same time as well, it was so fascinating to see people, change their lifestyle, working from home, on social media, like making videos to entertain people or to work as well, or new careers, new things. And I wanted to do something on YouTube where I could connect with people, where I could express myself, where you could, and this idea came along. And the idea came along around, I would say, March, April 2020. I started doing the interviews in June in 2020. And I launched the show on the 3rd of October. So from June until October, but I didn't have the website, I didn't have the channel on. So when I was inviting people, the same way I invited you, it was more difficult for people to get the idea, because imagine somebody contacts you like, I would like to invite you for an interview on my YouTube channel that I'm working on, and you're like, where's your YouTube channel? And I was like, I haven't launched yet. So in the beginning it was more hard for me to get people to understand the concepts of the game, So yes, I started doing the interviews in June 2020, and I launched the show in October 2020 as well. So it's been over 2 years, and I already have done over 800 interviews on the show so far, and it's been a beautiful journey. I think I'm so grateful for that opportunity that came out of nowhere, and I'm here right now sitting with amazing people like you, sharing their life experience, sharing their point of views, and it's just amazing. So yeah, it's been 2 years and something a little bit.
That's awesome. I appreciate that. This was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this for sure.
Thanks so much for taking the time. I know your day off, my God, so how beautiful. Your day off, you took your time for the interview. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Before you go, if you can share a positive message or something that you live by.
Definitely, I'd say, mental health is a big thing all over the world. Like, always just keep an eye out on your friends. Uh, they're going through a hard time. I mean, if they are, I mean, just being that ear to, hear them out. Maybe they may have a hard time asking for help. Like, just, hey, you need anything? What's going on with you? I mean, I think that kind of stuff, like just being sensitive to that, could save a life.
Absolutely. And I would like to say as well, asking for help is a big sign of being strong. So if you're suffering with anything, with mental health, anything that bothering you somehow, ask for help. And people
Mhm.
appreciate, and it's a sign of being strong as well. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't feel that you are vulnerable somehow, because it's being strong, asking for help for sure.
Yes, indeed.
Michael, regards to your mom, to your family, and we keep in touch, okay? It was a pleasure. Thanks for the interview, okay? Keep in touch. Take care. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.